My friend, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you are standing on the deck of a ship in the middle of a vast, angry ocean. The sky is pitch black. Giant waves, tall as mountains, are crashing down, threatening to swallow your tiny vessel whole. The wind screams in your ears, tearing at the sails, your last shred of hope. That is not just a storm at sea. That is a picture of your life right now. The pressure of work is crushing your shoulders. Unpaid bills are piling up. Relationships are cracking. Bad news hits you every day like relentless waves. You feel like you are sinking. You try to bail the water out. You try to scream. You try to steer the ship. But it feels hopeless. How do you keep a cool head when everything around you is burning? How do you find peace when your world is collapsing? Today, we will travel back in time to the year 1490, to the foggy port of Bristol, to meet a man who thought he had lost everything in the storm, but found the greatest treasure of his life right in the eye of the hurricane. Captain Thorne was a legend of the North Sea. He was a burly man, with piercing blue eyes and a beard silvered by sea salt. He had fought the ocean his entire life. He had never known fear. But today, Thorne was trembling. Not because of the sea, but because of a different, more devastating storm: bankruptcy. His ship, the Hope, was his last asset. He had poured his entire fortune, borrowed from every lender, to buy a cargo of spices from the east. If this shipment arrived safely, he would be rich. If it sank, he and his family would be on the streets, and the honor of the Thorne name would be buried forever in the mud. And now, the Hope was caught in the storm of the century. Thorne stood at the helm, screaming orders to his crew. Lower the sails, tie down the cargo, bail the water, faster. Sweat and sea spray mixed on his face. His heart pounded like it would burst through his chest. In his mind, he saw terrifying images: his wife and children crying, creditors seizing his home, the scornful looks of his rivals. Fear invaded him. He was no longer the calm captain. He had become a panicked animal. He cursed at his sailors. He gave wrong orders. Turn back. No, push forward. Port. Starboard. The chaos in his mind made the ship lurch even more violently. He looked up at the sky and screamed in despair, "God, are you sleeping? Don't you see we are about to die?" In the midst of the chaos, Thorne saw a strange sight. In a sheltered corner of the deck, where the wind was less fierce, an old passenger was sitting. It was old Peter, a poor fisherman who had asked for a ride back to his village. While everyone else was screaming, running, and vomiting from seasickness, old Peter was sitting calmly, mending an old fishing net. His hands moved the shuttle rhythmically. His lips whistled a gentle tune. He sat there as solid as a rock, as if the storm outside was nothing but a cool breeze. Thorne, fueled by anger, rushed over. He grabbed old Peter by the collar and shouted, "You crazy old man! We are about to die. Why are you sitting there mending a net? Are you not afraid?" Old Peter looked up. His eyes were clear, deep as the calm ocean floor. He looked straight into Thorne's bloodshot, fearful eyes. He didn't answer immediately. He slowly put the net down. Then he spoke, his voice soft yet booming louder than the thunder. "Captain, the water outside the ship, no matter how vast, cannot sink it. The ship only sinks when the water gets inside." Thorne froze. Old Peter continued, pointing a finger at Thorne's chest. "It is the same with you. The storm out there cannot kill you, but the storm of fear that is flooding inside you, that is what is sinking you right now. Look at yourself," Peter said. "You are panicked. You are giving wrong orders. You are making your crew terrified. You are the one sinking this ship, not the storm." Thorne let go. He stepped back, gasping for air. The old man's words hit him like a splash of cold water, waking him up. He realized, he is right. I let the fear in. I let the water inside." Old Peter smiled. "True power is not in stopping the wind from blowing. True power lies in keeping your own soul calm. When your mind is still, you will see the path of the wind. You will know how to ride the waves to survive." Thorne closed his eyes. He took a deep breath. Very deep. He imagined pushing all the water, the fear out of his soul. He let go of the image of his crying wife. He let go of the fear of bankruptcy. He returned to the present moment. Just him, the ship, and the sea. When he opened his eyes, the storm was still there, but in his view, it was no longer a monster. It was just wind and water. He stepped back to the helm. This time, his hands did not shake. He watched the wind direction. He felt the flow. Instead of fighting against the massive wave in front of him, he ordered, "Release the mainsail. Steer 30 degrees to port. We will ride this wave." His voice boomed, full of authority and calm. The crew saw the change in their captain, and they calmed down too. They followed orders instantly. The Hope shuddered, then gracefully glided over the crest of the giant wave instead of being crushed by it. They had passed through the eye of the storm. The next morning, when the sun rose, the sea was as calm as a mirror. The ship docked safely in Bristol. Thorne had not only saved the cargo, he had saved his own soul. My friend, in the Bible, there is a similar story. When the disciples were panicking in the middle of the Sea of Galilee, Jesus was sleeping peacefully in the stern. Why could he sleep? Because there was no storm inside him. When he woke up, he didn't bail water. He simply said one phrase, "Peace, be still." And the sea obeyed. The lesson for you today is this. You cannot control what happens outside. You cannot stop people from talking bad about you. You cannot stop the market from crashing. You cannot stop difficulties from coming. But you have absolute power to control what happens inside. Don't let the water flood into your ship. Don't let the negativity of the world become your own thoughts. Don't let the pressure of work become anxiety in your heart. Learn the way of old Peter. Sit down, mend the net of your soul right in the middle of the storm. Find a quiet space. Pray. Breathe. When your mind is at peace, God will wake up within you. And when God wakes up, every storm must bow down.